Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome for new series on Harinam Cintamani, or what they call the nectar of holy name. So anyway, Happy New Year to all of you. So today, this year, we are starting our brand new program on what they call the holy name by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Okay, the title of this book is what they call Harinam Cintamani and Nama Bhajan. Okay, it's going to be a very interesting book. It's going to be a very interesting studies because some of you are brand new here, brand new devotees. And of course, we're going to continue our discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. But the fundamental of devotional service is to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's the fundamental, right? So that is the root that can take us back home, back to Godhead. Of course, we are gaining knowledge. We are learning something like we are studying this Bhagavad Gita. We have just done. Most of you like Abhirami. Okay, welcome, my cousin sister, and Nagarajan Chalaya Prabhu. And who else? Bhakti Vriksha, I'm not sure who. And Mangala Rupani Mataji, Puna Rupani Mataji. And all those who are watching this online in YouTube. So, this is a fundamental, all right? There are 64 limbs in Bhakti. Out of 64 limbs, 9 is most essential. Okay. Out of 9, 3 is very important. And out of 3, the root is chanting of the holy name. Right? In a tree, the root is very important. It doesn't matter how the site, how the plant, and what type of fruits it produces and everything. Okay. The most important is the root. When you have a good root, if your root is good, your fruit will be good. All right. So you must have a good root in order to harvest a good fruit. Okay. So that's why I was thinking. So since we are starting this year, let's start positively in the chanting of the holy name. Okay. So before that, let's do our invocation prayer to invoke auspiciousness on this brand new year and brand new series. Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swaparantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttaparakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagarajadam Shahagana Raghunathan Vidam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savaduta Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Shakan Vidamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimadi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimadi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasacharitarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimadi Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devidaitai Kripaptai Krishna Sambandha Vignana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktira Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namastute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtai Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Pasidanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padam Bhujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gauravir Bhava Bhume Stumni Dasa Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarubhauma Shri Jagannathayate Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvevacha Paditanam Pavinebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Om Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratasya Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavadaram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusdevi Pranamami Hari Priye Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Sri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishta Putari Shrimati Jaya Pataka Swami Namini Namacharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradaya Gaura Kata Tamadaya Nagaramantri. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear all. So I'm so grateful to Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu, Purna Rukmani Mataji, Mangala Rukmani Mataji, Abhirami, Saki Champakalata Mataji, Nagarajan Chalaya Prabhu, Bhakti Vriksha, I don't know, Mataji or Prabhu. Welcome, Yasuda Priya Mataji and Sudha Sindhu Mataji. Thank you all for joining us for our new series for 2026 on Harinam Cintamani, or the nectar of the holy name of Krishna. One of the offenses, there are 10 offenses in the holy name, 10 offenses, and one of the offenses is to explain the glorification of the holy name to the faithless. When we try to explain the glories of the holy name to the faithless is one of the offense. But of course here, when you are here listening to the class, you are here attentively, join the session. And those who join on YouTube, watching this, I believe that you all have a strong faith and creating or developing faith in the holy name of the Lord. When you see the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is very powerful, it is actually called the Yuga Dharma. All right. The Yuga Dharma means there are 4 yugas. First is Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Okay. So in first Yuga, Satya Yuga, it's all the great achievement. All right. In order to go back home, back to Godhead from this prison house. It doesn't matter whether you're living in Satya Yuga or in Kali Yuga. This material world is a prison house. All right. It's a prison. And what kind of prison? It's a dungeon. Okay. It's a dungeon. You know, dungeon, right? You know, when you look at prison, especially those who are normal prisoners, they are kept in a normal jail. But if the prisoner got really attitude problem, they throw them into the dungeon underground where nobody can be seen. It's a small dark area where there's no sunlight. They just simply throw you there and throw into the dungeon and make sure that you suffer terribly. All right. Of course, in now modern days, the dungeon is no more dungeon. They don't put you under, I mean, not you. They don't put a prisoner under the thing, but they simply throw them into the dark room. They put them in a terrible dark room. Like that, we are all in this dungeon of material existence. All right. So just to give you a quick understanding, where are you? Where is it? PowerPoint background, a video. Where is it? Oh, Krishna. Wait, just give me a second. Whiteboard. Okay. All right. So, okay. So when we really look at it, all right. So where are we actually around? Where do we stay? All right. First of all, we understand the entire creation. All right. This is called the Brahma Jyoti. All right. The Brahma Jyoti. And where the Brahma Jyoti comes from? Okay. It comes from this place called Goloka Vrindavan. Okay. This is Goloka Vrindavan. Okay. Okay. I just put it GV. So you understand GV means Goloka Vrindavan. Okay. All right, Goloka Vrindavan. And from Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna stays here, and from Krishna's body, aura will start to spread, and the aura spread all over the universe, right? So this whole thing is Brahma Jyoti, all right? Goloka Vrindavan. Of course, here we see Ayodhya Dham, then we see Vaikuntha Loka, spiritual sky, then you see that Mahesh Dham and all these kind of things, okay? But in this place, there is one area, okay? Oh, sorry. So there's one area which is so abominable, okay? Which is so abominable, which is so terrible, which is so scary. It's somewhere here. Okay, I just draw it somewhere here. All right, it's somewhere here. There's called a dungeon. Okay, there's a dungeon here. In this dungeon, or this is a dark place, there are innumerable universes. All right. In this terrible place, there are millions and millions of universes. Okay. There are millions of universes available in this dungeon. Okay. Okay. Big size, small size, like this, right? So in one of the universe, okay. So like that, in this dungeon, which is away, it is at the, I should say, it is at the age of this creation. So now what we do, we take out this one. All right. So we're going to take this one out. We're going to take one. Okay. So we're going to take this one universe out and discuss. Okay. We just take this out one. All right. So what happened in that one universe? Okay. In this one particular universe, okay, in this one particular universe, I mean, in that universe, sorry, in that millions of universes, in one particular planet, okay, in this one particular planet, there is a place where, okay, at the bottom of this place, there lies, all right, Garbo Dakshai Vishnu. And on top of Garbo Dakshai Vishnu, there's a place here called as Satya Yuga, or place of Lord Brahma. Okay. From the navel, if you don't understand, you can stop me and ask me, because this is very important, because that's when you start to appreciate what you're studying here, right? So from this, Lord Vishnu stays here as Garbo Dakshai. From his navel, appear on top is Lord Brahma. Okay. So Brahma is here. Okay. Lord Brahma. All right. I just put the LB. LB means Lord Brahma. And here is Lord Garbo Dakshai Vishnu. Okay. So Vishnu is at the bottom as a Garbo Dakshai Vishnu. And on the top is Lord Brahma. In between Lord Garbo Dakshai Vishnu to Lord Brahma, there are innumerable planets in between. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then there comes the Earth planet. Earth is somewhere in, okay. So this is Earth here. Then followed by the lower planetary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right. So from here, all right. So from here to here, it is called the heavenly area. And from here to here, it is hellish place. The place, hellish in the sense of, before we go to the hell planet, there is a place of suffering. And now what we are here, we are stuck somewhere, we are here in the middle. This is the place we call Earth. Earth. All right. We are here. So what is the difference here? When you look at the upper planetary system, it is more subtle. SUBTLE, right? Here is more subtle. Subtle means like we have a subtle body, cannot be seen, cannot be perceived, subtle. And at the bottom here is more gross, right? So it is more into bodily, the gross bodily. But here on the Earth planet, what we are having? We are having here as gross and subtle. This is 2 in 1. Okay, gross and subtle, we can find it in this Earth planet. That's why we as the living entity, we are subtle. We have a subtle body which is made of mind, intelligence, and ego. I remember that you all can remember that. We have discussed even in Gita Gyan program. Mind, intelligence, ego is a subtle body. Your gross body is the body that made of 5 element, 5 material, Panchabhuta, that means air, water, ether. We have 5 senses, 5 working senses, 5 knowledge acquiring senses. That means total of 20 plus 3 pradhan. That means what of goodness, passion, ignorance. So like that, we are stuck in this place called the material universe. Okay, so we are stuck here. Okay, we are here. So among all the places, all right, like some people say, hey, I think I would like to have heavenly pleasure. Here is a lot of pleasure. Here is a lot of suffering. The place when someone is having good time, they have no time to think about God. Yes or not? When you're having a party and everything, you see like, what you're talking about God. You know, you tend to forget when we are in great happiness, enjoyment. At the place that gross, that is the lower planetary, is a place of suffering. When a person is suffering so terribly, they also can never remember God. That's why the Earth planet is the most conducive place to practice our sadhana bhakti or our devotional service. The only place we can practice is in this Earth planet. You can't, it's a very hard to practice in the upper planetary system, the heavenly planet, or at the bottom planetary system, which is a hellish condition. At these two extreme places, not easy to practice. The only place you can practice is on this earth place. All right. And now when you see, this place is the core of the universe. In this core, there are many layers, right? There are, how many layers are there? There are 8 layers. Okay, we talk about one layer. Okay, example, I don't want to confuse you. I just want to make it quick for your understanding. There's one layer, earth, water, fire, like that. All right, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, like that. But the last layer of the universe, all right, this is called as, this layer is a place where we call it as the place of ahankar. Ahankara or false ego. All right. So this place of ahankar or false ego, it is not possible to break the final core of the universe. I've just drawn this. That means the whole thing. That means that from here, there's a layer. Okay, just remember like this. We are in a coconut. All right. In a coconut, there is a hard skin. I hope you're all following me. Hard skin. There's a first thing. First thing is the skin of the coconut, which is hard. Then after you peel the skin off, there is a, what they call, what is the word? Husk. There's a coconut husk. Then you peel the coconut husk, there is a shell, coconut shell. Then you break the coconut shell, there's a coconut meat, or what they call they call it meat, right? You know the white color thing where you make a parut. Okay, there's a white color layer. And inside there, there's a half water, half empty. That's why when you shake the coconut, you can hear the water because it's half filled with water. So this is the entire universe. We can say just like a coconut shell. There's a hard skin. There's a husk. After the husk, you come inside. Half is made of water, where Lord Garbhodakshai Vishnu lies down. On top, Lord Brahma. And it's made of half water. And after, in between, we are here. Imagine yourself in that coconut, inside the coconut. Because we break the coconut, of course, we don't see anything. We see it's all bright. But inside the coconut is extreme darkness, right? There's a place, it's extremely dark. I mean, what do you mean extremely dark? Means dark, right? How can it be extremely dark? It's black, it's dark, cannot be seen, right? So we are in that shell. So we can break away from, with our effort, we can do some good things to people. We can go to heavenly kingdom. We can go up to this thing. Yes, fair enough. But then after that, there's a layer after layer, just like the coconut shell, coconut husk, coconut meat in the vicinity. So the hardest part is the last part, ahankar or false ego, not possible to break by our own effort. We can never break it. We can't. There is no possibilities for us to, all right, to break away from this, from here, to break away and go up there. It is not possible. No way. You can go maybe up to here, you can go up to here, you can go up to here, or maybe you can break some of the thing, but the last final part we usually fail. The final core is usually fail. But we have to break away from this place. If we can't break away from this place, we can't go anywhere else, right? So for instance, say like for instance now, we have to break away from here. We have to get out of this core. That's why, see now when you see, we have to, see we are in this core example. Okay. Oops, what happened? Just give me a second. Okay. Now we have to break away from this. From this universe, we have to break away and we have to try to come out. Okay. We have to break away from here and we have to come out of, first, very hard to break this. Then you have to come out from this darkness. Then you break away, come here. You come to Brahma Jyoti and you pass through all these places, all this, what they call, Vaikuntha Loka and everything. And eventually you go to this place called Goloka Vrindavan. It is a huge process. And it is not possible at all. So all the yogis in Satya Yuga, they do severe meditation. They meditate so severely, right? Severe meditation. And what is their goal? Okay, some of their goal is to enter into Brahma Jyoti, the light, and become nothing. What happened? You as a spirit soul enters into Brahma Jyoti. All right. What happened? Say like for instance, now, so now I just draw this color. All right. So now you are a spirit soul. All right. You merge and enter into the Brahma Jyoti. But the problem is you are this. So you enter into Brahma Jyoti. Can you see any drawing here? Anyone? Can you see? Can you see this one? I just draw in a yellow shadow. Prabhus and mothers, can you participate? Can you see? Hello? Is it too complicated?
Yes, Prabhu. Can see, Prabhu.
Can see.
You can see. You can see this. Can you see yourself?
Can see the square shape, Prabhu.
Now?
Now, no more.
Now. So when you do severe meditation, you just enter, like you know that, they say that God has no form. Jodi, 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 Suyam. Jodi, 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 Arul. The God is Jodi. That means the light is supreme, Suyam. Jodi, Arul. The light is power. And what is your goal? Simply go here and become nothing. Can you see? Can you see the thing? Can you see the box? Pop. You go there and become nothing. How can that be? Bhagavad Gita says very clearly that we are all individual soul. We have our individuality. So that means, in other words, we have our individuality. This is what we're supposed to be. All right? We cannot go and become nothing. So what happened? So there's a hard struggle for all the yogis. They go up to here and they become nothing. Right? And some of them, their goal is to what? Is to go to this heavenly kingdom. What is the example? Right? This is heaven. This is heaven. All right? In Bhagavad Gita, they say Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. So what is the reason they choose what they call the Kurukshetra? Why? Because if they win the war, they can go to heaven. They lose the they win the war, they can get the kingdom. If they lose the war, they end up in heaven. So that's their goal. That's a standard. When you look at all the Abrahamic religion, go to heaven, the paradise, right? And some of them will work hard to go to the Maharloka or go to the Tapaloka, right? Go to the Janar Loka. And in some of them, they want to go into Satya Loka with the place of Lord Brahma. That gives them happiness. But when we are here studying the Shastra in a correct way under the Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara, what is our goal? Our goal is not this. I don't want to be here. What is my goal for the Gaudiya Vaishnava? That is I just want from here, I just want to get out of this and go away. Right? I just want to get out of this place. So where you want to get out? From here, I want to go out and end up in Vaikuntha Loka. Good. Or end up in Ayodhya Dham. Good. But our goal as Gaudiya Vaishnava, what is our goal? Our goal is from here, we straight go to the ultimate place called Goloka Vrindavan, where you see the original personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, there, along with his gopis and Srimati Radharani, where in that place, when you look at Vaikuntha Loka, Lord Vishnu will be always in weapon. Sangha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, all the weapons. It's just like, he's always with the weapon. Sudarshan Chakra, everything is around. He'll be waiting with full, because that's the administrative, right? Right? Just like a king, when the king goes out, he have to wear his freedom, armory. He has to wear his crown. He have to wear all the things. He have to hold his, the sword. Everything. That is a royal dress. Whether there's a war or no war, he have to be fully dressed in that. That means war ready. But you see in Goloka Vrindavan, if you see the picture behind me, Krishna as a boy will be running and playing with his friends and cows. Right? In another place, he'll be dancing with gopis. Another place, he'll be making fun and teasing Srimati Radharani. He'll be just going around creating a lot of things, havoc and everything. And basically, Krishna is having fun in Goloka Vrindavan. Other place is in royal dress. So our goal, how can we get out of this place? First of all, to come out of this universe itself, this thing itself is a big headache. Not easy. Who control this place? Right? This place is controlled by Lord Shiva in the form of Rudra Shiva. After you break away, then you see another form of Lord Shiva. This is the place you see. Kailash is here. The Kailash is divided into two. Right? This place is called, right? This place is called the Daka Kailash. Right? And the presiding deity here is what? Rudra Shiva, or in other words, we also can call as Kala Bhairava. Kala means time. The one, the control of the time, Kala Bhairava. It is not easy at all to break away from Kala Bhairava. Right? So Kala Bhairava. So when you're with your effort, with your this thing, you can come, you break, palm, you come to this place, finish. You fall down back again. It's just like you're playing snake and ladder. Right? When you come to the number 100, number 99 there, you see the longest snake is at the number 99. Right? So you just one step before, pop, there's a big snake waiting for you. That's called Kala Bhairava. And this is called the place, the lighter part of Kailash is called Sadasiva. Shadasiva, the original form of Lord Shiva, Sadasiva. Then from there, you break, then you go. It's not possible even to go here. And what we talk about, breaking in Kala Bhairava and go out of this place. All right. So in Satya Yuga, so that means in Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Tritra Yuga, that was the goal. Right. The goal is to break away from these. Right. They do severe meditation. In a Dwapara Yuga, in Trita Yuga, they perform all kind of big fire sacrifice. They just chant the mantra, oh, poof, the fire will come out. Not use our King Kong matches and poof, great burn. All right, throw everything. We don't do that way. All right, it's just by uttering the mantra, the fire will come. When the fire comes, then they will perform. And that time in Satya Yuga, people can meditate for long because their lifespan is what? 100,000 years old. People live easily to 100,000. 100,000? Yes. Minimum 100,000 years old. People were tall, long life. Then Trita Yuga came, the lifespan reduced to 10,000. And they do fire sacrifice is the mean. And they sacrifice not 1 hour, 2 hours. Sometimes when we sit for 1 hour fire sacrifice, fire yagya, We all start coughing. The smoke will be burning our eyes. We feel like fainting and everything. Right? But here they're performing fire sacrifice for thousands of years. Right? Then third yuga. Then third yuga came. How they attained perfection? By doing deity worship. Their standard of deity worship is so high. Until sometimes the children, the son of Brahmana can call upon the deity, please eat my prasadam. The deity will personally eat the prasadam. Can we do that now? Oh, Jagannath, please eat the prasadam. Close your eyes. You open your eyes, there's no prasadam, nothing. It doesn't work that way, right? Like that. The purity, the Brahmana, first class. But nowadays in Kali Yuga, also not possible. Right? Because we don't have a pure ingredient. Right? I remember there's one Vishnu temple in Penang Island, opposite ISKCON Galugor. So the priest is my good friend. Once during that, what do you call? For some festival, I think it's a Vaikunta Ekadasi festival, or for some festival, he showed me the ingredient. Right? He's using the finest sandalwood powder, finest powder, original, one packet. I think the packet is 400 grams. It cost him 5,000 ringgit. 400 grams. It is also with kumkuma powder. All right. What they call kumkuma in English?
Saffron, Prabhu, saffron.
Saffron. That 400 grams, few thousand ringgit. Of course, there's one millionaire sponsored all that. And he took that to Abhishek the deities. Right? But nowadays, can we do it? We can't do it. So, like that. So, what is recommended in Kali Yuga? Simple. We are all disturbed. We can never have peace of mind. We are disturbed in so many ways. We are disturbed by the news. We can easily disturbed by a little news. We can simply get disturbed and a neighbor is just blasting some loud music. Right? When we are disturbed, like recently, I saw one case, one incident, right? He came, a person came and gave an invitation, and his own family member, they want to give invitation, please come for my so-and-so some function, right? So what we thought, what that person thought, give the invitation to the head of the family is consider everything's done. Because the son and another son all staying together. So went to the, I said, okay, I'm having my daughter's wedding. Please come for my wedding. Then told the son, you all please come, please come. Everybody, please come, please come, please come. Like that. But the situation happened when the son said, you didn't give me any invitation. How dare they not give you? Because I'm already married, I got a family. But they're all staying in the same house. He wanted a separate invitation, and hell break loose. I'm talking about last month, when there was a wedding height of that. So simple thing can trigger frustration, not anger, not disturbance, frustration, right? Right now the Venezuela has been attacked by the American. The president was captured. It's going to create another big havoc. All right, the prime minister is not doing a job. Another havoc. The language problem, he doesn't want to recognize the Dongfeng, and he doesn't want to recognize the Tamil school, is another big issue. Just simple things, they can create issues after issues and issues, and people are just frustrated. Number one, frustration is very common. Number two, we don't have peace of mind. When the frustration is there, there's no peace of mind, right? Like to read newspaper, like to listen to this. You open TikTok, they show all kind of nonsense accident on the road, right? Disturbed. Then the food that we are taking, it's also not so healthy. Sometimes we eat, it's going to create the trouble in our body, trouble in our mind, and trouble around you. Threefold of misery you can never escape. Adi Bautik, Adi Atmik, and Adi Bautik, Atmik, and Adi. What is the third one?
Daivik, Prabhu, Daivik.
Adi Daivik, Adi Bautik, and Adi Atmik. The problem that come from your mind, the problem that comes from other living entity like disease, and the problem that arises from environment. No way. So how are we going to meditate? It looks like meditation is not possible. So meditation means you're closing your eyes and sleeping consciously. When we go to bed, we sleep unconsciously. But meditation, you're sleeping, but you're awake. Closing the eyes, see nothing, see darkness. Suddenly imagine there's a light, and you look at the light, the white light, and imagine the light turn into yellow light. And imagine you just go there and you go to the paradise. You are seeing a big, beautiful mountain with a valley, with a river, and you're entering into that. You are feeling good. You are merging. You are seeing all beautiful things, and suddenly the phone starts ringing. Ring, 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 ring. Ayo, I didn't forget to put in a silent mode. Right? Then after that, when the phone starts ringing a few times, you'll get worried. Ayo, is my bank calling? Debtor calling? Did I pay my car? Did I do this? Oh, who's calling? Oh, I see some of my relations are not well. Is there any bad news? Finish. Your meditation is gone. Why I'm telling you? Because I used to teach on meditation before. I used to do this kind of meditation as peace of mind. It doesn't work. So now, what is the solution? Meditation doesn't work. Fire sacrifice, we don't have proper Brahmana to do fire sacrifice. It is just a showmanship. Right? Just burning some fire and just show people, look at the fire. And when the fire burn, they take photo. Eventually, the fire will fly here and there, look like photo, and they say, hey, see, Krishna came. See, Ganesha came. See, Lord Shiva came. Let's see, Murugan came. Speculation. Right? So, do you all seen that? They take the photo, the fire, and they start to see who appeared in the thing. They got nothing else to do in life. It doesn't work. Right? Because in Kali Yuga, the Devas will never come to this planet. All right, anyway, I don't go into the detail. Now, other than that, then speculative knowledge, sit and talk, all right, debate. Now, those days when they debate with intelligence. But nowadays, people are debating like a fool, right? Like for instance, like see the way sometimes when Zakir Naik speak, he speak nonsense, and somehow here we have like Sadhguru, he talk nonsense. All right. Then we have this, what do you call another joker? What is his name? Swami, he had some issue. Very cute guy. He called himself a Shiva, he dressed up so nicely. All this kind of nonsense. That's why I say, if you're under stress, listen to his talk. You'll have a good laugh. The thing in you are actually the thing in me, and the me in me are actually telling you the thing in you. I say, what the hell is trying to tell? Right? All these kind of nonsense things happening. So many disturbance happening. So now, how am I supposed to come out of it? Right? Like recently, there's a big thing, like Sadhguru was in UK and people went around. And I was listening to the talk. I was wondering what is so interesting. All rubbish. Or in other words, jugglery of word. That in Tamil, வார்த்தையை சொலப்பி அடிக்கிறது. Right? No meaning. Until one day he said Lord Ram is wrong. Lord Ram is a nonsense guy. This kind of nonsense stops. So anyway, I've done it. So all this kind of disturbing. Then, this guy is bogus. There is nonsense. There is fighting. There's quarreling. Okay, all these places are quarreling. I come back home. I further suffer. My spouse come and my children are doing nonsense. Oh, Krishna, where am I supposed to look for peace of mind? I'm going crazy. So in Kali Yuga, it is recommended Harir Nama iva kevalam. Kalau nasti eva nasti gadir anyataha. In this Kali Yuga, the place, what is Kali Yuga first of all? Let's understand. Kali Yuga meaning age of iron. Kali Yuga is the place of age of quarrel and hypocrisy. Easily people can quarrel and people are easily hypocrite. Right? In Bible, Lord Jesus says, right? The final words, right? What is it? You may use my name to heal. You may use my name to give hope and change life. But when you come to me, when you come to the court of God, when the God asks, Jesus, Yesu, do you know who is he? I shall say, I do not know who he is. Why? Because all my followers shall be hypocrite. It's not that they are followers. Basically, in Kali Yuga, everybody is hypocrite. talk one, do one. It's very common, right? So in this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, how am I supposed to achieve perfection? We always think we are right. We always think we are good. But when you have so much of fault, it's a hallucination thing that I'm right. So the thing is, Hare Nama, Hare Nama. Holy name, chant the holy name, chant the holy name of Hari. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Kevalam. In Tamil, Kevalam means nasty. But we are talking about Sanskrit. Kevalam means very auspicious. Kevalam. Kevala Rupa. Auspicious look. So in Hari Nama, Hari, the chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name is the only remedy. The pure name. Nama Kevalam. Other than this, there's no other way, there's no other way, and there's no other way of achieving success in this material condition life. So, when Prabhupada went to America, he didn't bring any philosophy, he simply chant Hare Krishna and the whole world started to follow him. So, that's the reason that we started this Harinam Cintamani, because we want to go deeply in depth how the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra and why this is very important. We're going to study in this book. I hope you all have this book. If you don't have the book, the PDF copy that I've sent with you, please, please photocopy. It's only going to take you 10 ringgit or something like that. Keep it with you, right? Just photocopy that book and keep it with you and start to study that book, because this is the basic. The ultimate goal of Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. What is that ultimate goal? Is to chant Hare Krishna without offense. So in this book, we're going to study about the 10 offenses. What are the offenses that we should avoid? We should know where we are, right? But anyway, I'm still new. Doesn't matter. Try your best. And here we also will establish Hari Nama Prabhu, the form of Krishna in the form of holy name. We call Nama Prabhu, right? That's a term that we're going to use, right? So before we're going to start that, I'm going to introduce to you the proper pronunciation of the holy name. How that we should start to chant the Hare Krishna mantra, all right? How to do it, okay? The Hare Krishna mantra is like this. Hare, K-R-S-N-A, okay. So this is the Maha Mantra. Okay. Now I'm going to put some this thing, okay? First, in this Maha Mantra, there is a dot at the bottom, R, S, N. R, S, N. Okay. There's a few dots, right? And secondly, then there's a word for Rama. There's a dash here. Okay, there's a dash there. Okay, the proper pronunciation is very important. Okay, so we're going to start with the pronunciation, which is very important. Okay, now number one, when you see the word, all right. Okay, I just put a box here so that right now let's look at this word. First of all, I'm going to introduce you the word is R. Okay. The word R. Okay. Okay. What does that R means? Okay. The word R with the dot at the bottom. Okay. The word R with the dot at the bottom, how we can pronounce? Usually we pronounce like this. Okay. If pronounce, okay, ru, okay, there's a way of before that. Okay, we pronounce that r, or in other words, ru. Okay, we can pronounce this word in both ways. Right? When you see the word R at the bottom dot, that's the only word that you can only find in Sanskrit. You can never get this word in any other language like Tamil, Telugu, any Indian language. You can't get that pronunciation. Okay, what does that mean? R. Okay, you all can participate if you want to. All right, how are you going to do? Simple. You put the R, press the R. Rrr. Can you all try? Who would like to try? Come on. You're learning something new. Your participation will be very interesting. Rrr. Hello? Nobody wants to try?
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I'm asking the word R. Pronounce the word R.
R, R, R.
Rrr.
Ru.
Exactly, you got it.
Ru.
So you put your lips like this, ooh, and press your tongue at the top, then rrr.
Ru.
Okay. Anybody else want to try? Rrr.
R.
Or vroom. All right, vroom. Rrr. Like that. So, okay, there's a ru. Okay. The second word that you're going to use here is K. The first word K. All right. So how are we going to pronounce the K? We're going to pronounce like this as K. All right. K. Uk. Uk. Try. Uk. Uk. Can you all try?
Uk. Uk.
No, no. K.
K. K.
All right. That means you're not pronouncing the word K. Ka. K. Uk. Uk. In Tamil, I think the writing comes like this.
Uk. Uk.
In
Uk.
Tamil, the writing like this.
Yeah. Uk. Uk.
Right? Right? Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Now, then the next word is S. Okay. How the S look like? S has a dot at the bottom. Okay. So when the S got a dot, got a this thing, we're going to pronounce as sha. Right? Sha. Right? So that means roll your tongue, put on the phalanx. Sha. 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 Right?
Sha. Sha.
Sha. Sha. சரியா? Right? Then the third word that we're going to use here is N. Na. Okay? N. Okay? Here we see the word N. It also has a dot at the bottom. So how are we going to pronounce this as? We're going to pronounce as the na. Na. So again, when there's a dot at the bottom, you roll your tongue. Roll your tongue and put it on the phalanx. மேல வச்சுக்கணும் தான். Na. Na. Okay? Right. So how are we going to pronounce the word? We're going to pronounce as Krishna. So, so that's why in order to pronounce that r, sometimes very, so when you look at all the language, we just put as ru. So, k, rushna, k, roll your tongue, rushna, krishna, krishna. Can you try? Everybody try. It's a golden opportunity for you to learn this because I don't
Krishna.
this. Krishna.
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 Yes, correct. Krishna.
Krishna.
Yes. So, Krishna. Okay. So that's so when you pronounce the word properly and nicely, you get the taste in the mantra. Krishna. I got a Chinese devotee last time. She cannot chant the word R. So how she chant? Ale Krishna, 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 Ale Lama, Lama, Ale. But eventually, by the mercy of Krishna, her tongue, when she started to practice this, her tongue, and today she's chanting fantastically. Hare Krishna. Krishna. Okay? All right. So you got it, huh? So Krushna. Krushna. Okay, in other words, okay, I just write it down. So, okay, so how are we going to say this? K. Okay. So we're going to pronounce like that. So how are we going to pronounce? Oh, sorry. So how are we going to make it? Okay. K. Rushna. Rushna. So when you say ru, you don't put your tongue in front. Put your tongue at the air. Rushna. So Rushna. So Rushna. So Krishna. Krishna. Okay, try. Anybody want to try? Krishna.
Krishna. Krishna.
Krishna. Yes, correct. Krishna.
Krishna.
Yes. Okay.
Krishna.
Yes, correct. Nice. Rajendran Prabhu, are you Tamil educated?
No, Prabhu.
Oh, no. Any one of you are Tamil educated here?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Who? Yes means who?
Self learning.
Okay, anybody underwent a proper learning?
Oh.
Not self. You went for a class. Anyone? Anyone Tamil educated? Oh, no Tamil educated, eh? Shobha. Hey, Shobha, you are here. You're Tamil educated, right? I think she can't answer because I gave her first Tamil Bhagavad Gita. I think that's the one, right? Is that the Shobha from Taluintan? I don't know. Maybe it's a different.
No, Prabhuji. I'm from
You're
Bhajan.
Shobha. Oh, you're from Kajang Shobha.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh, okay. Right. Anyone Tamil educated here? No one, huh? All right. When you see the Tamil writing, I'm not good in Tamil, but I'm just saying ki. I don't know how the ru. I don't know like ru, Ishna, something like that. All right. So they say Krishna. Krishna. Chariya? Okay. Now you understand. We pronounce how to pronounce Krishna. Now the second. Right? Now the second word. Okay. The word is Rama. Okay. How to pronounce Rama? Okay. The pronunciation of Rama, it comes like this. Okay. It comes with a dash on top. Okay. Dash on top. Dash on top means we pronounce as Rama. Rama. Chariya? So ra. So Rama. All right. But there's another thing that I would like to tell you, especially when you look at Sanskrit, Tamil or whatever, before the R, when there's a word R they're going to pronounce, there is a thing called, okay, there's a silent I at the back. All right. There's a silent I at the back. Okay, like for instance, now you see Rajendran Prabhu, Rajendran. Why you have I in front of you? I Rajendran. Are you be pronounced I Rajendran or Rajendran?
Rajendran Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Rajendran.
The Tamil
Rajendran, right?
pronunciation.
Higher
Tamil
Yes.
Rajendran Prabhu.
Yes, the YI, because that is supposed to be the proper pronunciation. Example, right? The proper word that they use in Sanskrit and even like Tamil, right? The E, Ra. So, Rama, right? So, how are they going to pronounce? Rama, right? So, not just Rama, Irama. So, there's always a silent I at the front. So, how are we going to pronounce this? Is like this, right? So, Rama. So, that means when you pronounce the word Rama, we pronounce I, but the I supposed to be silent. Irama. So, Rama. We don't call Irama, but you just try to say Irama. Say it quickly. Irama, Irama, Rama, 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 Rama. You get a proper pronunciation. Can you try? Anyone? Irama. So, Rama. So, when you pronounce the word Rama, you don't use straight away start Ra. Rama. We pronounce Irama. So, you just put your thing E, Rama. So, when you chant Rama, 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 Rama. Okay? All right. Now, okay, you got that word. Okay, now let's look at the next one. The word Hare. Okay. When you see the word Hare, H-A-R-E. So, whenever you see the word E, okay, or O, when you see the word E and O in vowel, you no need to put any dash. Okay, for instance, when you put the A, okay, for instance, if I write the A, I need to put a dash on top to show is ah. When I put the I put a dash on top, so E. Okay, yeah. But for E and O, I do not need to put any dash. It's understood. You pull the raga. You pull the word E, O, like that. So, Govinda. So, when you see the word Govinda, so we don't say Govinda. Govinda. So, that means for the word Govinda, right? Govinda, right? I do not need to put a dash. I do not need to put a dash to show you have to pull the raga. So, naturally, we see the O, you pull the raga. Okay? And you see the E, naturally pull the raga. Right? So, how are you going to pronounce here? Hare. And here, you put I, silent, then Rama. Rama. So, that means Hare, you pull the raga, join with I, then pronounce the word Rama. Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Not Hare Rama. Hare Rama. So when you put a Krishna, so you put a K as the distinct, all right? There's a silent K here. Then Rushna. So Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Are you following me? I hope I'm not confusing you. Okay, you can watch the video many, many times to get this spelling right. So how are we going to chant the mantra? What is the proper way of chanting the mantra? All right, this is the way to chant the mantra. Okay, number one. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Because E, you have to pull the raga. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. That means there's a silent E in front. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. So you're going to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, what is the advantage? Why can't I just simply chant the mantra? Now, do Krishna doesn't know? Yes, he knows. Fair enough. But when you chant the mantra, by proper pronunciation, what happened? You are paying attention to your chanting. How are you paying attention to your chanting? By paying attention to the words that you're going to use. All right. So you're not looking around, looking up, dreaming here, dreaming there, and try to chant. No. When you're chanting, you are paying attention to the mantra. Right? When you pay attention to the mantra, what is the meditation of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? Nothing. Simply listen carefully what you're saying. That's all. Just listen attentively on what actually you are saying. That is that meditation. The word that come out from the mouth enters into your ears. That's it. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, when you chant like these, my dear Prabhus and mothers, what is going to be the advantage for you? You are paying attention to the mantra that you are chanting, and trust me, it takes at least 5 to 9 mantras, you will get the taste. Sometimes when we chant Hare Krishna, we after finish 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, then we get a little taste. But when you're chanting attentively, in 5 rounds, the taste will start to manifest in your tongue. And you can never put down your mala. You just can go on chanting again and again and again, and just simply go on chanting. I'm not surprised we can do 16, 32, 64, 100. It happens. Because this session I've done last year, January. Right? You can go back to my YouTube channel. You can find out. You can check out Harinam Cintamani 2025 edition. January I started. We discussed this. No, January or February, something like that. After this nectar of instruction. Okay. So like that. So let's chant Hare Krishna mantra very attentively. And with that, let's start our session. Now we got 40 minutes before the class end. Shall we take a short break? Just try to grasp everything. We take a short break and just 2 minutes, and we continue with our session from this book called Harinam Cintamani. I hope you all got a book. Okay, anyway, I'll just check the test. Is the word is clear, or should I make it bigger? Please tell me. Is it the, or is this better like this?
Yeah, this is better, Prabhu. A little bigger. Yes.
All right. Okay. So we're going to set up the page like this. So this is the thing that we're going to study for this 1 month. All right.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sorry for interrupting. Just show me the book, Prabhu. The front page. The
you
book,
mean
the book. Yeah, Cintamani book.
Can you see? Can you see, Mataji?
1 second, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
You have this book, eh? Yeah. This one
Please
is
show
few.
Prabhu
Prabhu,
again.
once more, Prabhu.
Okay, what I will do, I'll take a photo and share in the group. Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll share the
yeah.
photo in the group, all right? This is Harinam
Okay.
Cintamani. A small booklet, but heavy in message, all right? So 10:22, just take 2 minutes, we come back. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Everyone with me now? Okay, so let's start our session. Introduction to Harinam Cintamani. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Nama Cintamani Krishna's Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Suddhav Nitya Mukta Binatvan Nama Namino. Now it's here is mentioning the holy name of Krishna is transcendently blissful. All right. It's not only transcendental, it's not only pure, but it's extremely blissful. All right. A kind of, you can sometimes when we can tell, well, I'm feeling happy, right? You can see some happiness. That means if you see an object, okay, oh, I got my favorite food here. Oh, I'm happy. I see my favorite person. I'm happy. You know, and suddenly they call you up and says, hey, you won a lucky draw. That means something, you are excited. that means happiness, excitement, and all these kind of things has to be come through an external thing. Something should make you excited. Something external object make you. But what is blissful means? Blissful means a kind of happiness that arouse from your heart, which can never be explained why. When I'm excited, when I hear some good news, when I'm excited, I'll be jumping, yay, I made it, right? And suddenly, oh, this is my favorite prasadam, oh, this is my favorite fruit. Thank you so much. I give you a gift. Oh, this is my favorite book. External, right? But the bliss is something that happened from your heart. And that one, when a person who is blissful, they don't jump in jubilant, they don't be joy, they don't be jumping up and down and everything. They feel kind of full satisfaction within the heart. So the holy name of Krishna is transcendentally blissful. At the same time, it bestows, that means it blesses one with all spiritual benediction, right? Because we are all looking for some kind of benediction. Varam, in Tamil we call varam. Varathai எதிர்பார்த்து வாழ்றோம். என்ன வரம் கிடைக்கும்? Varam. Now we call benediction, right? So we are all looking for benediction. So that means it gives you all kinds of benediction. What benediction? It gives you not ordinary but spiritual benediction. Because our goal is to go back home, to get out of this place. So in order to do that, we need to have that benediction. Because why? Because this holy name, it is none other than, it is Krishna himself, right? This holy name is Krishna himself. Okay, we must remember, okay? If you got the book, please underline, right? This is Krishna. The holy name is Krishna, all right? There's no difference between the holy name and Krishna, all right? He's the Krishna himself. And then after that, he says, this holy name is the what? Reservoir of all pleasure. What is reservoir means? Okay, now another thing, my dear Prabhus and mothers, I am going in a speed, in an assumption that you understand what I'm talking. But if at all, if you don't get it, stop me immediately. Don't feel bad. Hey, I'm stopping his flow. I'm stopping his class. In between, I'm asking silly question. There's no such thing silly question. Everything is valid question. Because we are talking about Harikatha, we are studying the Shastra in detail. I want you to ask me question if you don't understand. Stop me. Don't feel bad. I love people asking question. That is how we learn efficiently, right? So don't feel bad. Hey, I'm asking question, or like I'm asking, there's no such thing silly question, all right? So now, let's look at this word. First of all, holy name is Krishna himself. Then he says, right? Then he says, he is the reservoir of all pleasure. What does this mean? How to understand this? All right? Reservoir means what? It's the reserve. Like when you go to the water reservoir, they call empangan. In Malay, we call empangan air. They put all the water there and they supply. It's a reservoir of water. All the water are reserved there to supply to everybody in the town. So similarly, this holy name, which is transcendentally beautiful, blissful, it bestows all spiritual benediction. And this holy name is Krishna himself. And this holy name is the reservoir of all pleasure. All the pleasure that you can think of, it is there, reserved for you. You got it? Krishna's name is complete. What? Krishna's name is complete. Purnam. Okay? Purna. Purna Siddho Nitya Mukta. So Purna, that means it's a complete. Right? When you look at something that's sometimes incomplete, there'll be uru rendu correct. But now Krishna's name is complete. And also, it is the form of all transcendental mellows. This is something very important. It's the form of all, the word all, transcendental mellow. What is mellow? Anybody who came for my net of devotion? What is mellow means? What is mellow?
Rasa.
Rasa. Rasa. the taste which can never be explained. Rasane, rasa. In Malay, so we call rasa, right? Taste means apa rasa. Okay, rasa. Okay, but here, mellow is a transcendental mellow. All right. Then the next word that we should look into it very carefully. It is not a material name under any condition. It is not simply a material name under any kind of condition. What is condition? We are all conditioned soul. We have ahankar, we have lust, we have ego, we have pain, we have pleasure. We still have identification. I'm an Indian. I'm a Malaysian. I am a Hindu. I am this. I am that. All these material identification still there, very strongly rooted. This is called conditioning, right? If I leave Malaysia, if I go to America, I get American citizen. Oh, I'm an American now. What happened? Conditioning changed, but still conditioning. Because the word I and mine still strongly rooted there. But here, in this Krishna, there is not under a material name and not under any kind of condition. The next word is going to be very powerful. Please look into it very carefully. And it is no less powerful than Krishna himself. So, the word Krishna and Lord Krishna is equal. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnam Shya Purnameva Shasha Purnam Eva Purnam Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnashya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyati. Lord Krishna is complete, Purnam. Even his extension is also complete. There's no distinction. Similarly, the mantra is no less powerful. The word that Krishna that you're chanting, it is as powerful as Krishna himself. You got it? Now, since Krishna's name is not contaminated, Krishna's name is not contaminated. That means there's no kind of impurity by material qualities. So, there is no question of its being involved with Maya. We are all stuck in Maya. Maya means illusion. So in order to come out of the Maya, we have to get linked with something which is not involved with Maya. Right? If you are in the pond, being wet and cold, you fall into the water, river, you are feeling the water is cold, the weather is cold, you are shivering. What is that ideal thing that you should do? Get out of the river and come to the shore. Because when you come to the shore, the bank of the river, that's the only place you can dry yourself up. Because the place is dry. And this place is wet. You cannot sit in the water. Oh, I'm shivering. I'm cold. I want to get some heat. I want to dry myself. It doesn't work that way. So you have to come out of that dry place to get yourself dried up. But of course, we go there. We still have the effect of the wetness. You still be wet, but eventually staying on the bank for a prolonged time, the wetness will go and the dryness will come. You feel more cozy. You won't be shivering anymore. Similarly, the name of Krishna is so pure and is spiritual. In order for us to come out of this illusion Maya, we have to get linked with Krishna's name long enough until the Maya will not attack you anymore. So, because there is no question of it being involved in Maya. Therefore, Krishna's name is always liberated and spiritual. It is never conditioned by law of material nature. Because the name of Krishna and Krishna himself are identical. The name of Krishna and Krishna himself are identical. There's no difference. And where it's mentioned, it is something that you really have to look into it for a newcomers. It is mentioned in Padma Purana. What is Padma Purana? Padma Purana is a book, is a conversation between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. Mother Parvati's name is Padmavati. That's why I call as Padma Purana. So in our Gaudiya Vaishnava, we follow these two books. One is Padma Purana by Lord Shiva, conversation with Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. The second is the conversation, the instruction of Lord Kartikeya, Murugan, in Skanda Purana. The two books we follow because Padma Purana and Skanda Purana, it teaches the topmost. Even the glories of Bhagavad Gita, the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam, especially Srimad Bhagavatam, it's mentioned in Padma Purana. Lord Shiva will be instructing Mother Parvati. How powerful is this, what they call Brahma Sanghi? I mean, this is called, what book is that? Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, we do that when we go to that book. Okay, anyway. All right. So it's mentioned by World Sankirtana Party Incorporated. So the Vaishnava community is highly indebted to His Holiness Bhanu Swami for this beautiful translation of Harinam Cintamani. His Holiness Bhanu Swami is a Japanese Canadian devotee who is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He is our what they call a scholarly acharya of ISKCON. Okay, he translated this right now. Okay, now we come to the chapter 1. The chapter 1, we're going to discuss the glories of the holy name of Krishna. Okay, before I start, is there any questions? Anybody got any questions? Any doubt? All good? Yes.
So far good.
Okay.
So far
Mangala.
good,
Right. Okay. All good. Okay. Now let's start our chapter 1. All glories to Gadadhar and Gauranga, to the life of Janava, Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to Sita and Advaita, to Srivas and all devotees. On the shore of the ocean of Nilachala, in the temple of Lord Jagannath in Orissa, resides Daru Brahman. Daru Brahman. Okay. The Supreme Personality of Godhead in a wooden form. Daru means wood. Okay. Having mercifully descended in this material world. All right. In this material world, he is bestowing both material enjoyment and liberation. At the same Dham. Dham means what? Place. The holy place. In order to give good fortune to mankind and to make known the dharma of Kali Yuga. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya, who is the Supreme Personality of God in the form of a sannyasi, came and set up residence in the house of Kasi Mishra. There, along with his devotees, he gave out love of Godhead to all. Just as a desire tree gives treasure freely. There is, okay, now let's look at this. What does that mean? Number 1, right? So now, in the ocean, shore of the ocean of Nilachala. Nilachala is a place of Jagannath Puri. All right. Now you can see, if you can Google what is Jagannath Puri. There, Lord Jagannath stays in the form of Daru Brahman. Daru Brahman means what? It's the form of a wooden form. Because we see the Krishna appears in the wood, in the form of a stone, marble, right, and a metal. But this place, Lord Jagannath in the form of wood. You know the Jagannath Radha Yatra, that's the wooden form, right? So he descended for what? In this material world, because he blessed everybody, both materially, enjoyment, and also liberation. At the same place, Dham, the same place called this Dham, okay, in order to give good fortune, the word good fortune, to mankind, right? He make known dharma of Kali Yuga. What is the Yuga dharma of Kali Yuga? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who's the Supreme Person of Godhead, came in the form of a sannyasi, okay, to set up the residence in the house of Kashi Mishra. So now we understand this. Every knowledge that we derive, it comes from the Supreme Personality. How to heal our body? How to heal? When I'm sick, I'm taking medicine. Who came and gave the art of medicine? Ayurveda. Who came and gave? Dhanvantri. Dhanvantri is the form of Krishna. Krishna's avatar. Dhanvantri form, Murti. Right? Then, at the same time, okay, when we talk about what they call, okay, so he has to come down and talking about the liberation from material condition, being detached and this thing. Lord Krishna himself came and spoke Bhagavad Gita. And now, in order to go back to him, the same Lord Krishna came in the form of sannyasi or a spiritual master. And he came in the name, we call him as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? He appeared in Mayapur, Navadvip. He came there to re-establish or to teach the Kali Yuga Vasi, the people of Kali Yuga, how you can attain the highest success, which is not possible in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga. Only in this Kali Yuga is possible. He came and he said, and he came to teach this. Of course, the same thing is, and the person, the same Krishna came in the Sakyavesh avatar form as Vyasadev and gave us, compiled the Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, all the Vedas, he compiled it. All these, the Lord himself comes down to give us. But here, Lord Chaitanya came down into this, what they call, in Mayapur, settled in Orissa, Jagannath Puri, and in the house of Kashi Mishra to re-establish and to teach people the good fortune of this Kali Yuga Dharma. Okay. There, along with his devotees, he gave out love of Godhead to all. He didn't give for ordinary thing. He gave out the love of Godhead to all. Just as a desire tree. What is desire tree? Kalpa Vriksha. Right? Kalpa Vriksha tree. This is a tree which is also available in Jagannath Puri. That tree is a tree that gives fulfill. There are two things fulfill our desire. One is Kalpa Vriksha tree. Second is Surabhi cow. Surabhi cow. So here, he just gave like a desire tree. What? It gives out treasure freely. All right. There, the Lord took great care of the present and proper spiritual teaching to the living entities. He gave it to the living entities. This he did by making various devotees explain different aspects of devotional service. How? He also made his various devotees like Rupa Goswami. All right. He explained different aspects, like he gave about Harinam Cintamani. Nectar of Instruction, Upadesha Mrita. Then Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Okay, like that, many books were written by all the devotees. Okay, while he sat and listened with great bliss. So he told them to provide, and he listened to that. In this way, through Ramananda Roy's mouth, okay, this is another character, Ramananda Roy Prabhu. He is one of the pure devotee of Lord Chaitanya. Mouth, he taught the concept of rasa. Rasa means mellow, bliss. Through the mouth of Sarvabhauma, he taught the real principle of liberation. Through the mouth of Rupa Goswami in Vrindavan, he taught the details of rasa, how the mellow is all about. Through the mouth of Haridas, he taught the full glories of the holy name. All right. Okay, who is Haridas? We will study later. One day, after bathing in the ocean, the Lord met with Haridas Thakur at Siddha Bakula tree. And in blissful mind, he carefully inquired from Haridas how the jiva, or the jiva means the living entity like you and me, could easily become delivered. It doesn't take much effort. Don't need to meditate. Just easily become delivered from material existence. Liberated from this material condition. Just I brought the thing. Sure. How impossible for us to get liberated. But now asking how we can easily get liberated. Okay. From this material condition. Okay. Now, when he asked that question, grasping the Lord's feet, that means grasping, holding the Lord's feet, Haridas' body shivered and tears poured from his eyes. Okay, when Lord Chaitanya asked Haridas, Haridas' body started shivering, and eyes were crying from his eyes. Okay, in great humility he spoke, "Oh Lord, your Leela is very deep." What does it mean? Your pastime is very deep. I have absolutely nothing I have nothing. Your lotus feet are my only possession. For no good reason, if you ask this question to such an unfit person as I, what can the result be? So he's asking, you are asking this deep meaning about Harinam chanting to me, right? I have absolutely nothing. I have nothing. Why? Haridas Thakur was born in a Muslim family. Haridas Thakur is a Muslim. In the ancient time, the Muslims are considered outcast, right? They don't associate with them because they're beef eaters, right? So when the Orthodox Brahmana will sing, you know, there's a term in Tamil we call Tani Thirichu Urradhu. Have you heard about it? Anyone have heard the term Tani Thirichu Urradhu?
Yes,
Sprinkle
Prabhu.
water. What does that mean, Mataji?
He's not part of our people.
Okay. Nagarajan Prabhu, what do you think? I saw you unmute.
Yes, Prabhu.
What does it?
That means, like, leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Okay, okay. Rajendran Prabhu, what do you think?
Prabhu, the one is more like segregate a person from mixing with others.
Yeah, that means
Segregate
throw
them.
away our family, right?
Throw them out. Yes, throw them out.
The Tani Thirichu Urradhu or sprinkling the water is the way that how the Muslims convert. In those days, you know what the Muslims will do? He will take the water and sprinkle on your head. When the water is sprinkled on your head, you are considered converted to Muslim. You got it? So once you're converted, you're out of the community. You're out of the Hindu community, you become a Muslim. Take the water, boom. If I take the water and sprinkle on Nagarajan Prabhu's head, that's it, he become Muslim. So like that. So they are so abominable people. They are known as Malicha or the meat eaters. So he became a pure devotee. Haridas Thakur became a pure devotee of this thing, and he's called as Harinam Acharya. He's the authority in chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So he went and asked, Lord Chaitanya went and asked Haridas, right? Tell me. So that's why Haridas started crying. He said, me? Are you sure me? Your Leela, your pastime is so deep. I have absolutely nothing. Just nothing. Your lotus feet are my only possession. I'm just holding on your lotus feet. For no good reason, you ask this question to such an unfit person. What can the result be? Oh Lord, you are Krishna himself, who has at this time descended in Navadvip Dham or Mayapur. To what? To deliver the jivas of Kali Yuga. There, you mercifully display your pastime. If you kindly put those pastime within my heart, I will be happy. It is by your great mercy you have revealed your unlimited name. Haridas Thakur is telling, bless me so that I can remember your pastime. And by your great mercy only, right, you have revealed your unlimited name, qualities, form, and pastimes in this material world, so that even low rascals such as I can taste them. So what he's saying, even I, who is the low class, outcast, a Muslim, can taste these huge blessings. Then Haridas Thakur continues. What he says? He continues. He said, you are the spiritual sun. You are the spiritual sun. And I am the particle of the light. Particles. Okay, it's very straightforward. You are the Lord. I am your eternal servant. The nectar of your lotus feet is my wealth of happiness. My hope rests in the nectar of your name. He prayed. Then he continued, as I am such a low person, how do I know what to say? Oh Lord, oh Master, what am I supposed to know? What can I tell you? Still, I must obey your order. I must obey your order. Then he says, this is a word that's very important. He says, what comes from my mouth, I will happily present to you, not considering the fault. So you say, what coming from my mouth? I'm just going to tell it to you, not considering. Okay, by the way, is this okay? Is it very clear to all of you? Is these words are clear, or you want me to make it bigger?
Okay, Prabhu.
Fine, huh? All right, okay. So now let's see. Then he says, then the topic is Krishna and his energies. All right, the topic is Krishna and his energy. Then he starts speaking after being empowered by Lord Chaitanya. He said, the Supreme Personality, the Supreme Person who is completely independent and free to act according to his desire is Sri Krishna. He's completely independent and he's free to act according to desire is Sri Krishna. He exists as the supreme truth, Param Porul, one without a second. He doesn't have a second. But he is inconceivably always in the company of eternal energy. He is inconceivably always. That means inconceivably cannot be understood. And he's always in the company of his eternal energy, Parasakti. All right? His eternal energy. Chit Sakti. Sat, Chit, Sat, Chit, eternal. Yes, Chit Sakti. All right? He's always in the eternal energies. Then he says, these energies are never independent of Krishna. Even he says the Chit Sakti or the eternal energy, right? This energy, it is not independent. Right? How to understand that? Okay. The light is on me. The light is on because the bulb is producing the light. So the potency of the light is in the bulb, but the bulb is not in the light. When the bulb is on, the light manifests. Right? So that means the light energy is in the bulb. So the light is not independent. It's dependent on the bulb. If the bulb doesn't produce it, there's no such thing light. Have you all can you all follow me? Have I confused anyone? Anyone confused?
Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Just explain
like
again, Prabhu.
Anu and Vibhu Maria, Prabhu.
Anu Vibhu, yes. All right. So, who said explain again?
Me, Prabhu. Myself. Right.
Okay. Now, okay. Again, like this. See, there is a okay, what color should I use? Right. Okay. There is a bulb. Okay, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
So, when there is a bulb, this bulb produces the light. Can you see? Okay. Now, this light is here because of the bulb. You can see the drawing, right, Mataji? Can you see the drawing?
Yes, huh? yes.
Right. This bulb, the light is because of the bulb. All right. So, okay. This bulb produces the light. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So when there is no light, when there's no bulb, there is no lights.
Light. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now we understand light is also a separate energy. Yes or not?
Yes.
Light is separate. The bulb is separate.
Yes.
But the light has to depend on the bulb. The bulb is not depend on the light.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
So when there's no bulb, there's no light. When there's light, when you say there's no bulb, it's insane. It's insanity. It's paityo. You got it?
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
the bulb produces the light. All right. So that means the light is depending on the bulb. Correct or not?
Yes.
Bulb light varo. So the bulb is the light is depending on the bulb. All right. It's not the bulb is depending on the light.
Okay.
You got it?
Okay.
Very good. This is the Mayavadi philosophy. The Mayavadi says, I merge into the light. Jodi, 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 Suyam, Jodi, 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 Arul. The light is performed. Suyam. Jodi is Suyam. Jodi is energy, power. But where did it come from without a source? So what this Mayavadi or the one who don't believe in the form of God, they say, God is the light. Yes. But where did the light come from? No, the light is there. That's why that's insanity. Insanity means paityo. That means I can see the light, but I don't see the bulb. Okay. So the bulb is independent. The bulb produces the light. But the light is not independent. It is dependent on the bulb. Okay. When the bulb is on, what are the things produced? First, it produces energy. It produces heat. It produces light. Like that, Krishna is accompanied by always accompanied by his eternal energy. There's so many energies. You're following me, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
All right. So now the word that we should look here, the word that we should look into consideration is this. Okay. The word that says that energies. Why is energies? Energy means one. Energies means many kind of energy. So it's always accompanied by eternal energies. Pala vagayana shakti. Many types of energies. And he says these energies, right, are never independent of Krishna. Now you understand? Rajendran Prabhu, are you following me on this?
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Okay, great. Okay. Now it's never independent of Krishna. Rather, they are intimately related to him. That means they are closely related to him. Not independent, but closely related. So this is stated in the Vedic mantras. Krishna is the independent principle. Krishna is independent principle of conscious entity. We are all conscious entity. If because we have conscious, we are sitting and talking. If we die, we are not conscious anymore. The body becomes useless. So the consciousness is a manifestation of what? Can anyone tell me if we study in Bhagavad Gita? Consciousness is what? Where it manifests?
The soul.
Yes. It says, right? The soul pervades the entire body. Yes or not? Mataji? The soul stays in the heart but pervades the entire body. So that means the soul, that means we are Jiva Atma and Krishna is Parama Atma. So we are the drop of the sea water and Krishna is the vast ocean. Qualitatively, we are seen. Quantitatively, we are not seen. So now it's stated, Krishna is independent principle of conscious entity. And the energies are his attributes. Gunangal, attributes. The energies are his attribute. Now, the next statement here says, they can never be independent. Krishna can be called as Vibhu. What is Vibhu means? Omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent master. Omnipresent means everywhere. He's Vibhu. And the manifestation from his energy, all other existing phenomena may be called as Vaibhava. Okay. What does it mean? Okay, now let's look at this. Now, Krishna can be called as Vibhu, may be called as Vibhu. What? Omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, many potency. All right? He's that. That means he's independent. All right? But the manifestation, the thing that he creates from his energy. Right? Example, I have the knowledge of cooking. I take the knowledge of cooking and take some ingredient, I combine it in a proper perception. I start to cook, and result, I produce nice meal. So it's a manifestation of my knowledge, is the end product, the food that we eat. I hope you all are following me. So the manifestation of all is energy. Okay, is called as Vaibhava. So manifestation of energy is called Vaibhava. And that's the opulent expression of his factual existence. Yet even in the midst of unlimited, that means even in that middle of all this unlimited, countless energy, in between the unlimited, countless Sakti, which is scattered, that means thrown, scattered throughout endless time. That means throughout the universe, endless time. But still, Krishna remains separate and independent. He remains separate and independent in his original form. It is through this energy, that means from this energy, that means this Vaibhava of the Vibhu. Vibhu is what? Is existent energy. Vaibhava, the manifestation. I hope you remember that. That means through this energy of Vaibhava of the Vibhu, the Lord's presence can be perceived. That means we can perceive, we can understand, we can feel the manifestation of the Lord. Any questions? Okay.
Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, here Krishna is omnipresent. I mean, he's independent of his energy.
Yeah.
We call it the big energy, lah. The rest all that omnipotent, the highest form of energy.
Omnipotent means many varieties of potency.
Many varieties.
Yes.
But
even
Krishna,
laziness is the kind of energy, right, Prabhu?
Prabhu, repeat, Prabhu.
Laziness also kind of energy, yes or not?
Yes.
That is also energy that Krishna has. Laziness, power, frustration. These are all varieties of energies that also there in his Krishna.
Okay, Krishna having a multiple energy, lah. Every energy, every form of energy.
Yep.
Yes. Then the next is, what about other energies? Is it combined with him?
Yes,
Other
every energy is Vibhu.
Other energy is called Vaibhava.
Vaibhava வந்து என்னன்னா அதோட manifestation.
Oh.
Okay,
So,
இப்படி say I give an example.
okay.
I got cooking knowledge.
Okay.
My cooking knowledge cannot produce food, right?
Yes.
I have to open on the fire, put the stove, take all the ingredients accordingly. I combine it in a proper proportion. The food manifest. You got it?
Oh, yes, I got it.
So that means my knowledge is called Vibhu. The result, the food that came out is called Vaibhava.
Manifested.
Yes. But I'm just giving, this is a very lame example for your understanding. But this is not the meaning. I'm just saying Krishna has all the energy.
Yes.
When he produces something, it becomes Vaibhava.
Vaibhava, the pure energy.
Vaibhava is the manifestation of the energy.
Oh, right. Yes, I understand.
Okay, good. Very nice. Because I try to go as simple as possible so that we can understand this once and for all. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
My pleasure, Prabhu. Okay, now it's already 11:07. So we're going to continue tomorrow. The second paragraph. I can't find the book. Can anyone tell me which page is this? The manifestation of Krishna's energy of three types. The spiritual sun is particle, light, and wealth and happiness. Krishna and his energy. Vibhu, okay. The manifestation, okay, is in page 4. If you got a book, you mark. Where's my pencil box? Okay, you mark in page 4.
Mm.
So if you don't have a book, please go and print it today. I think per page going to cost you 10 cents. So it's not so expensive. You just print one and keep it. If you can buy a book, it's better. Okay. My God. Okay. So, oh my God, that's my marker. Just give me a second. Page 4. So we're going to continue tomorrow, the last paragraph, and we're going to discuss about Chit Vaibhava. Chit Vaibhava, or the spiritual manifestation, is going to be the tomorrow's topic. Okay. So like that. So thank you all for your wonderful time in your association. So I hope any questions. So tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to continue the class in the morning, 9 a.m. Same link. Same. Unless there's no class, I'll inform in the group. Okay. Wednesday, there's no class. Wednesday is a break. Wednesday is a break because morning I need to, school is starting. I have to go get done some work. Wednesday morning, no session. Then followed by Thursday morning, Friday, and Friday evening, Saturday and Saturday evening. All right. After the school starts, of course, evening, it is not possible. Okay. So we continue again tomorrow. Yes, Rajendra Prabhu, you want to say something?
Just to refresh my mind, Prabhu mentioned about Krishna came in the form of sannyasi and taught Mayapuru to all the devotees, right? And some other avatars, Krishna came to the world. Can you repeat a few, make it a summary?
Krishna has came in many varieties of forms, right?
Yes,
He came as first he came as Matsya, the fish, then Varaha, the boar, then Narasingha, then Ramachandra, Balaram, Parasuram. End of the day, going to be Kalki. Like that, there are many kind of incarnation. It's called as Leela Avatar. That means he expanded himself. But here, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is his original form. When Krishna came in the form of a devotee, he was born in the place called Mayapur. And then after he took sannyasi, he went to Jagannath Puri and he set up his HQ, headquarters there. From there, he started to create preaching mission. From there, he went to the south, Tamil Nadu, and from there, he came back one round. So that's the thing. Okay, Prabhu?
One more, Prabhu had mentioned about the Kanda Purana and the Padma Purana. Can you explain?
Kanda Purana, Padma Purana. Okay.
Yeah,
Padma Purana and Kanda Purana, you can find lot of quoting. When we study Srimad Bhagavatam, and now even during the study of Nectar of Holy Name, you see a lot of quotation. There are a lot of quotation quoted from Skanda Purana and Padma Purana. Right? In Padma Puranam is a conversation between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. And they'll be explaining about the glories of holy name, the glories of a devotee, how advantage of being a Krishna devotee, and Lord Shiva will be giving assurance. Don't worry, even if a devotee dies in forgetfulness, I will go and give him memory. A lot of things that you study in Padma Purana. And Skanda Purana is also a lot of explanation about the holy places, about certain confidential part of this Vaishnavism. Everything is mentioned in Skanda Purana.
Prabhu, that means it's more the glorification of Krishna in Kanda Purana and Padma Purana.
That
Prabhu?
is the main topic actually.
Thank you,
Skanda
Prabhu.
Puranam and Padma Puranam, that's the main topic. Among all the Puranas, Skanda Purana is the biggest. There's so many Puranas. Skanda Puranam, Garuda Puranam, there's a lot of Puranas. Among the Purana, Skanda Purana is the biggest. It's the biggest Purana. So there's lots of quotations where lot so we will study as we go on. It's too early for me to explain all that now.
Thank you, Prabhu. I have a good clarity from you, Prabhu.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much. All right, so there's no questions, I think. Okay, so on this first day of 2026, our first class, as usual, I got very excited. I hope that this session has benefited all of you. So we will continue the class at the same link. Okay, we try to complete this class by January. By January end, we are done. I mean, we complete this nectar of holy name. Then February break. Then March, we start our Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, till then, have a beautiful day. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
Sindhubhyo evacha paditanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Oh, yes, Priya Mataji. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you,
welcome.
Prabhu. Have a
Hare
nice
Bol.
day.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Go Ranga.
You, Prabhu.